clean, holds it, turns through the legs. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
This is SportsCenter.
Tigers shocker. Woods takes an indefinite leave from golf. Plus, the Road Warrior Oilers aim for their season-best 5th straight win in St. Louis. Surging on the road, but just average at home, the Flames face the Wild at the Saddle Dome.
Paul Davidescu gets the inside scoop from hockey playoff pool winner Clayton Brown.
Plugs.
And it's one of the strangest things you'll ever see in a top 10.
Anybody else want to put their TV against the Saints? Bring it on!
We've got all the details and the must-see moments of the past week.
Hello everybody and welcome. I have the privilege of being here with Clayton Brown, third-year McGill student, Vancouver native. Your new Canada-wide charity hockey playoff pool champion. Clayton, it's a pleasure. Thanks for being here today and congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So Clayton, to add a little bit of context to the viewers here, you just won a pool with 339 submissions. It was across 14 different universities around Canada, $550 for charity. I mean, geez, how does it feel and how did you pull it off?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, you know, to win a pool that's in such high regard and then so involved and for a good cause as well, it feels great. I mean, you know, it's nice. It's nice to be on top and you know, get the crown. You know, be recognized for sure.
It must feel great. I mean. Yeah. I mean, every champion who wins it most of the years, they're extremely pumped. We had Bob Hidley about a couple of years ago. He won twice in a row. I know, hard to believe. And I mean, it's great to have a new champ and to have someone who's in university right now and at McGill. So you've got some, you know, some pride going for McGill, and hopefully another McGill guy can follow you up next year. So you've kind of set the precedent. So congratulations on that. And
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that it does feel good, as it should be.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. And one of the things with this pool is, you know, basically you put in $5, and for you, you've obviously had a pretty good return on your investment. You know, you won $300, and you know, more importantly, we raised $550 for charity with the proceeds. How would you compare this to, you know, a pool you do with your buddies during the year, a pool where, you know, you do winner takes all or whatnot? Did the charity aspect kind of give you more incentive to want to join the pool, and have you found it more rewarding that way?
Sure, it gives incentive, and pools are just fun. This type of pool compared to pool with my friends, say, this is just more of a just throwaway pool. It's not as competitive. It's not as it's kind of, you pay the $5 and you hope you win, but you know, you're in it and it's a long shot because it's the check boxes and so many people are doing it, but yeah, it's a lot of fun and it's good. It's going to a good cause for sure.
Oh, great. I mean, like, and the way I look at it, I mean, you put in $5, kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
I guess you're more into playoffs. Like, I mean, at least the first round, you must have been pretty into it, seeing all those teams up there.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if you lose, it goes to charity, and if you win, there you go, man.
Exactly.
You're here, sitting here, getting an interview, and you know, getting a little bit of cash. So that's good to hear. Now, more into strategy. So clearly, you're kind of the expert here. You're the new professional. So I'm going to be asking you for advice here, and same as the audience. What do you think are the essentials to doing well in this pool? What do you absolutely have to make sure you do to stay competitive in a pool, like, with so many people and, you know, across so many different, you know, demographics?
Well, obviously it comes down to picking your teams and sticking with them. You don't want to go with, again, my teams this year, I went with Chicago, Pittsburgh, and Philadelphia. So those were not, you know, there are going to be lots of people who are going to go with Washington.
Yep.
There are going to be lots of people that are going to be going with San Jose. Again, Chicago is one that a lot of people went with as well. And again, so many people from Vancouver. Vancouver was a huge team I saw up there, and that a lot of people put all their eggs in Vancouver just to cheer for them. So I mean,
gotta go with your head, right? Not your heart.
Exactly. It's an investment, right? It's an investment. So.
No, I mean, and that's usually how it goes most of the years. I mean, the Canucks haven't really won recently, so
Yeah, exactly.
no, it isn't. It definitely is. I found that in the last 5 years, it's people who want have definitely picked a different team, and it's usually been someone who's not someone they're going for with their heart.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
No, that definitely makes sense. And again, that's kind of sort of a strategy you have to go with, right? It's all kind of an all or nothing. So I'm glad to hear that worked out for you, and that you obviously realized that. And now to contrast that, what are some things that you just, besides going with your heart, what are some things you can't do, that you shouldn't do if you want to win this pool?
Go for the best player in each and every box. That's a strategy. That's an amateur strategy that a lot of people seem to go with. Pick the player they think will get the most points in each box and stray away from the team strategy more or less. Don't really research with their flyer picks. With the 2 random picks.
Mystery picks,
They'll pick the strategy on that too. You don't want to pick a plug on the best team who's only going to pick up maybe 5 points in the whole run if they go all the way. So I mean, it's just really sticking to the teams that makes you do well as the flyer picks. I mean, I picked Gagne and Guerin, I believe. So I mean, I stuck with my teams, and I tried to pick players who weren't just plugs, and it seemed to work.
It worked out?
Yeah.
Well done. Now to wrap it up, for the viewers here, who do you think is going to win the Stanley Cup next year?
Ooh.
Prediction right now, we're about 10 months away, but what do you think?
My heart says Vancouver, for sure. My brain would say, you know what? Vancouver's looking good. Vancouver on paper is looking real good right now. So I'm gonna go with the Nucks.
Going to the Nucks?
Yeah.
Well, that's some words of wisdom.
Yeah.
And finally, will you be back next year to defend your championship?
Oh, you bet. Absolutely.
So there you have it, folks. Clayton Brown, your new Canada-wide charity hockey playoff world champion. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I hope to see you next year in 2011.